Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ghost of Tsushima on the Mysterious JG. Last time, we bid adieu to the greatest character in all of video game literature, Kunbish. But now, it's time for... sorry. Now it's time for us to try not to talk about modern, current events and politics and war, and instead to focus on the fictionalized version of an actual real war that did happen in history. Because... yeah, the Mongols did, and this is why Iki Island is a perfect site for DLC. The Mongols fought the Japanese, like, sword to sword, on Tsushima and Iki Islands. And then, because those are outlying islands of Japan. But then the famous tsunami, which gave rise to the actual term tsunami, divine wind in Japanese culture, because they, the belief that the divine kami had protected their land by sinking the Mongols. But yeah, I mean, that's what prevented a major Mongol invasion of Japan. But there were skirmishes between Japanese soldiers and Mongols on Tsushima and Iki Island. It's a weird thing for me to bring up now. But this, obviously, I don't think there's any historical record of those skirmishes involving a local samurai becoming a kind of proto-ninja. Proto-Man is kind of a ninja, isn't he? Wow. So it didn't involve us becoming sort of a bluesman ninja. And also, it didn't really, as far as I know, involve, like, a female figure named the Eagle who was, like, using mind control power. But, so yeah, very loosely based, I guess we could say, on real events. And now I unpause and immediately realize, oh, I should actually defeat the Eagle. Is this the end of the game? This could be the end. If defeat the Eagle is the last objective we have... then again, we could have a whole... who knows what else we could have. Mount your horse and join the battle. Okay. Does that mean I'm going to get more ghost weapons?
With me, strike hard and fast.
Don't tell me what to do, lady. I'm a guy cosplaying as Shingen Takada wearing a monkey hat. I know what I'm doing.
Fighting on the side of your father's killers. What would he say?
Are these eagles actually working for the eagle? It's crazy. Alright, so we want to reach the fireworks to join the ambush. Stop screwing around. I know you can be faster than this. Am I even going in the right direction? I am, okay. Auto jump. It's great.
Run them down, boy.
You mean the raiders, sir? Okay, that was kind of dumb. I could have run guys down, but... I need to try to kill some dudes without taking hits. Oh, you were on my side. So I can get some ghost kills going. And I screwed that up. I was debating towards him. Yeah, these guys are super annoying. Because they just... I guess they have the brute. You're supposed to use the anti-brute stance on them, but like everything I do just gets, like, they get this huge damage unblockable thing that they do instead of you getting hit or getting hits in. It's like you can barely hit anybody ever if you're not using the right stance either. So I probably should have used the horse to make that more impressive. Reach the encounter area. Ah, these jerks are here. This may be our last battle against these singing jerkos. They're pretty open about the fact that you're supposed to just... the actual bonus of this stance, that it makes you unhittable, working for the first time in what feels like forever. Give me awesome ghost kills.
That's all of them.
Easy pickings.
Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? We will not finding kunai lying around because all these Mongol warriors are carrying kunai with them, obviously. It's sent to my horse. Speaking of horses, the game really wants you to use your horse a lot more, but I hit the wrong button. Oh, they were just telling me what we're doing next.
Just like the old days.
She's enjoying herself.
She wants to murder you.
How they slaughtered the samurai.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, the eagles fly around when you're hallucinating. I got you. I thought there were like a bunch of eagles just like flying around before in the middle of the fight. It's
Already a welcome for the Mongols.
okay.
You've been busy.
Huh? How am I not in the tail area? I'm like right the fuck there. Oh, come on. He was dizzied and I missed him. Stop to grab supplies. Very important. Kill that dude before he can set off fireworks. Very important. Kill dudes from behind. Very important. Okay, you're an ally. It let me hit him. Like, I was thinking he was an ally, and then I was thinking, well, if it lets me hit him, maybe he's an enemy. And then it's like, oh, lets me hit him, and it doesn't do anything. Scared you, didn't I? Pretty creepy. Some them ghost powers I got. Sorry, buddy. I know you're doing some cool posing, but I decided to come in and combo you. Grab a quick kunai here for the horse. Alright. Gotta keep the horse fed with plenty of kunai. Couple flaming arrows for the horse, you know. Regular arrows for my horse. Heavy arrows for the horse. And you never get to really use arrows in, these big pitched battle scenes. It's like way too much shit going on. So you're getting all these wappets that you really can only use when it's like stealth mode and you're being sneaky. One time's arrow filled us up. Great. Oh, you guys have all circled around this guy? I mentioned Video Game Donkey in my last video. It's this YouTuber that I like to check out sometimes. He did a video basically making fun of this game. This is part of what his problem was, that like enemies are just not able to handle their own 3D environment. You could stand at a place like this and a bunch of enemies would just like circle around you and not attack. It's like Metal Gear Survive or something. I think the game might be about to end, actually.
Look what Kazumasa Sakai did.
Yeah,
The
pretty cool.
picture of Iki.
With the throwing up.
Quiet.
Fireworks through the woods.
Yes. Keep moving.
I'm just freaking out from super hallucinogenic poison, that's all. Nothing to worry about. I guess, like, we can use hallucination darts against enemies, and they do die after a while, so maybe this is us getting a taste of our own medicine.
You think the fallback defenses are ready?
Our people need more time.
We'll hold back the invaders as long as we can.
Hold up. Fireworks stop.
Hold up.
We had lookouts posted. I don't see them.
Might be an ambush.
Because they've been dead.
Let's
I
take a
mean,
closer look.
they're here. The fireworks would lead the Mongols to them. They'd either have to get out or they'd stand and fight and probably die. But they were not going to indefinitely launch fireworks without the Mongols coming to investigate.
I can sneak in, surprise the Mongols.
I guess this is our last little sneaky mission. This is a super cool zone that they built here that it did not occur to me at the time, but yeah, this whole crazy setup is kind of ideal for awesome plot missions. Come on, I had a clear shot to assassinate you. That sucks. That really wasn't very slick looking on my part, was it? It's my last chance to use sneak tactics. And now I've got some dude throwing kunai at me. Like I'm a bitch. But there's clearly... Yeah, there's clearly... Oh, that guy didn't even see me. I should have killed him. These guys are about, which makes everything impossible. So I need to get... If I screw this up and get another shot, because I have to continue, I need to find them and take them out first, because they just make everything else fucking impossible. Much like the camera makes everything impossible. Just die. Terrified sobbing? Jeez. Oh, you know, I've got flaming sword powers too. I just never get around to using them. Kenzo, Suzuki. Yeah, I see you there, Tenzo, but... Yeah, I'm trying, Tenzo. I have to press and hold, that's what's going on. Oh man, I could have ended your suffering, that would have been handy. Thanks, no big man. Alright, so there's... Yeah, the whole, like, let me go in and sneak ahead thing didn't really work out, did it? I just decided to get detected immediately.
That's all of them.
Somehow.
Tie them in.
Inexplicably. Okay, these are the guys that you untie. I untie these guys. Got it, game. How you doing there, buddy?
There are too many of them, and we're spread thin.
They're sharks.
Get to the horses. Retreat to the tower. We'll face them there.
Lead the way, samurai.
I suddenly trust you now, even though you've been acting really weird. I guess in fairness, her whole thing is she didn't trust us because she hadn't seen us fight against the Mongols, and now we're like pretty clearly fighting the Mongols. Like, whatever's going on with us, we're not friends with the Mongols. Oh, hold on.
With Mongols on their tails.
Almost
They
lost
need
some
help.
linen there. That's so cool. I should have been using that a lot more than I was.
I'm in time, Punne. Defenses are ready. Hold the invaders here.
All right. Using ghost attacks. You know, that guy probably could have been assassinated because he didn't see us. Yeah, I know you're like, awesome and all charged up by those guys, but like ghost attacks, man. Come on. You don't get to not get killed by them. Where are these singing dudes at? That's always the key, is to find these jerks. Even if it involves getting blowed up. There's another one out here somewhere. I can hear guys going, Nanga! Aha, hiding out, eh? He knew that his sound would carry even if he was not visible. The genius tactician. But I don't hear any more Allah, which means I think it's actually time to start fighting these guys now. I even managed to evade roll the explosion. Come on! I evaded the fuck out of that! He got snuck in a hit while he was being murdered by the plot lady. The real key to this is that I've remembered what button allows you to switch stances, and I'm not just throwing kunai at random, even though that can be useful. Let God sort them out, or various kami. So close to having another attack, a ghost attack, as long as I could just take out one more dude from behind. That one didn't end up counting for me. Brute is the easiest way to screw this up at this point, so let's try not to fight him. Alright. Now let's try to fight him. Ghost. Oh, you took away my chance to kill that guy, which means I get to kill somebody else instead. Although somehow I ran out of ghost power early. Or, not early, I just ran around too much. Fort Iki. The ickiest island of them all. Sorry, let's stop. And this guy's suffering real quick. Terrified kills. Those are great because they're basically free. He's like, beat the vermin. Who?
Give chase. Cut them down.
Murder everyone ever. That person in the foreground there had epic hair. Yeah, so I ended that guy's suffering. Yep, he was suffering from male pattern baldness, and I ended it.
May your death benefit all beings.
Is this now we're gonna like well and truly flip out? Because they've been building, like, this has been going on for so long, I can't see Jin snapping. Even though that's now what's going to happen.
Jin? May your death benefit all beings.
Did you personally murder my dad?
I've heard that before. From my father's killer. You're hearing things. It's the eagle's poison.
It's also a common
Say the
expression
prayer for
around here.
yourself before I end your life.
Dude.
Do it. On this blood-soaked ground.
I'm proud that I apparently killed your dad, even though I probably didn't.
He was trying to save lives.
Japanese knives like Iki lives.
What you did to my father.
Tsushima lives.
You lied to my face. You lied to yourself. Your father was my enemy, not you.
And also, I didn't kill him. I would have been, like, as young as you.
Someone so worthless defeat Kazuma Sasaki.
I'm a badass, dude.
Luck.
Oh, he really is
He
your father's
slaughtered
killer.
Thousands of us before we brought him down. Broke his leg, I think.
Oh, he probably like did a crazy ninja dismount off his horse, and then like realism came in for a minute.
Samurai? Not yet.
I'll kill you later. After the mission.
You killed my father by luring us into an ambush at Senjo Gorge.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to kill the eagle.
We need more than the two of us.
Yeah, let's get that lady back who
to
doesn't
Fune.
trust me.
Meet me near the canyons.
We can't hide who you are anymore. But if I tell Fune,
Do it. Tell her I'm Jin Sakai. She knows I fight for Iki. My actions prove it.
I don't give a fuck anymore, man.
Tell her I am not my father. If I was,
You would have killed me. I wouldn't have killed you. You would have killed me, because that's literally what happened. I was starting to think this is the last mission, but it looks like it is the mission before the last mission. How are you doing, Chinese dragon horse? Okay, so it's called Massacre at Kitafure Village because it is referring to the flashbacks we were having. All Sakai armor dies have been unlocked. Sweet. The blessing of death. The realization that Tenzo killed my father enraged me and gave me an idea. The raiders and I can lure the eagle into an ambush at Senjo Gorge, just like the one that took my father's life. Fune and Tenzo will meet me to discuss the details, and together we will finally end the eagle's reign of terror on Iki. Alright, well, I do think, boy, it's so tempting. I could try to finish it now. I could get, I had another game I wanted to get some recording in on today, but if I finish this now, let's see, I'm doing some math in my head. When would I, Wednesday night, tomorrow night, I could probably do a couple of quick episodes of Final Fantasy IX. Because yeah, now I think it might be the best thing I can do here is just finish this entire series. But I think what we're going to do to finish this video is fast travel to a helping hand and just do one last pass and see, did I talk to everybody I was supposed to talk to in here? I guess I did.
End this together.
You and me, dragon horse monster guy. I will fast travel to the market. I mean, if I know it shouldn't really make a difference for the Let's Play. If I know I'm going to play more of this now, then I can just get to the start of the next mission and call it a video slightly early, and it's fine. The blessing of death.
Here? Yes, who's back from Tsushima.
What the?
Got sick of all that kneeling and bowing. Or this, lady hat.
Land taxes, household taxes, rice taxes.
Good luck collecting any of those on Iki. Can't get the blood from a stone.
Okay, I thought there was like a side quest that was being narrated here, but it's just guys talking about how if you try to come collect taxes from me, I'll put some buckshot in your hide, revenuer. Getting across the idea that Iki... I don't know if there's historical precedent to this or not. I mean, there were like pirates. There were definitely like raider, like, oh, there's an actual term for this, historical term that I'm blanking on, like at different points in history, like mixed Korean, Chinese, and Japanese. They were just like Asian people who weren't really following any of the main local governments and were like, you know, raiders basically, and that was a real thing that actually existed. Lethal! Hey, lethal! I found some poison, lethal! Alright, well, let's call it a video. But I guess, yeah, like, I don't know historically if Iki Island is part of that or not. But they're very much... They're usually taking real... Like, this game so far... this game won some awards when it came out. It was well received in Japan for a game from the West. But honestly, I feel like... Very few video games have a lot of staying power. I feel like maybe it has something to do with... I mean, AAA games, they just come out and get forgotten. And indie games, like, for every indie game that people remember, there's dozens that they don't. Excuse me. So it feels like this game is almost forgotten already. But I did feel like... and because I've heard rumors about whether they're going to make a sequel. I'm like, how would you make a sequel? Like, they really have a self-contained story here. You could do another game using the same engine and set it in a different place, like... But, which is what I thought Wolong Fallen Dynasty would be, using Neo's engine, but in fact it's actually got some differences. But no, this game, what I was getting at, what sent me down this road of just blah blah blah, was I think if I looked it up, I would find that it probably was a history of piracy and just like, because Tsushima and Iki Island are both pretty remote, and I feel like they're probably... Like, the Shogunate probably didn't have a particularly firm handle on what was happening there, because they're really playing that up as part of the story here. And it's kind of interesting. Hopefully things will stay interesting as we just keep clawing ever closer to what has to be the end of what has been a pretty freaking long series. This one, it's been interesting. I haven't been in a rush to finish it, because... Even though I'll start complaining anytime gameplay doesn't go my way, whining, but, like, yeah, this game doesn't have... Even Yuan 7 would have, like, frustrating bits where it felt like I had no control over whether I was winning or losing battles. Some of the boss battles in that game were crazy. This game is always more about story and character than it is about super challenging gameplay, which makes it a fun one to slow down and spend time with, but... I think those of you who are still with me, I think we're all ready for it to be done. And that time is getting real close. Catch you guys next time.